Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for another video. We're going to go over Patrick Reed's golf swing here in this video. You guys seem to have liked the Rory video a couple of weeks ago, so I think it'd be a great time to talk about Patrick Reed, who just went on the Asian Tour event this past week, the Hong Kong Open actually. The Hong Kong Open has been a European Tour event in the past. It's now an Asian Tour event, has gained international series status, and also Hong Kong Golf Club, which the Hong Kong Open is played at, has also hosted a LIV Tour event. So it's a staple on tour. It's the second longest running golf tournament at the same venue behind Augusta. And it's actually a really, really nice place to play. If you guys are in Hong Kong, they do allow overseas guests to access the golf course during certain times. Really lucky to have played Hong Kong Golf Club a few times. This is hole 2 of the composite course. They have 45 holes at the facility, and they generally make an 18-hole composite course for the tour event. So this is a short par 3, 150 yards. Got this video off of YouTube. There's a local Hong Kong golf company, golf media company called Dim Sum Golf Club who recorded this, who was very kind to let me use this video off of their YouTube channel, Dim Sum Golf Club. So when we watch Patrick Reed here, I think he does a lot of things really, really well. His swing, I think it's underrated. Not many people talk about it. They always talk about Rory has a great swing. Adam Scott has a great swing. Guys like that who are very commonly thrown around with their names having good golf swings. I think Patrick Reed also has a very good golf swing. It's just very underrated, I think. So why I like Patrick Reed's golf swing? He exhibits a lot of traits I think a lot of us can learn from, which is wide takeaway. His body turn moves the arms. The trail arm doesn't fold up early. And then as he goes up, arms and hands and elbows stay together, stays in front of his torso. And that lead arm parallel in the golf swing, the club is nice and steep, pointing slightly inside the ball. And he continues on this steep trajectory as he works up to the top of the backswing, where things collect very nicely. Arm structure stays in front of him. Left arm, lead arm covers the shoulders. His trail arm stays in front of his rib cage, in front of the seam of the shirt, which I really like. And then you can also see his lead wrist is flat. Whoops, let me get a straight line. Lead wrist flat, trail wrist bent. The wrist is nicely loaded. He doesn't have to regain the club face later in the golf swing, because at impact, the lead wrist should be flat, the trail wrist should be bent. If you have this at the top of the backswing, all he really has to do is just maintain that and turn through the ball, and good things should generally happen. At the very least, you increase the likelihood of good things happening. So because he's loaded up, he's turned, and has a nice wrist structure, the club points slightly at 11 o'clock. It's not going across the line, but still nice and steep. So then when he continues that, when he unwinds, things can shallow very quietly. It's a very subtle shallow, which I really like for a lot of players. I think it's kind of low maintenance. You can see that's where it is. And then it gets a little flatter. And it gets a little flatter. And a lot of good things happen when your shaft goes through the trail forearm as you come through around P5.5. P5 being left arm parallel in the downswing. P6 being shaft parallel in the downswing. So if you're at around P5.5, if your club is kind of going through the trail forearm, you're pretty much doing good things. So as he is shallow here, the club head being behind his body, behind the hands, it really promotes and puts him in a position to keep turning without early extending, which he does really, really good here. You can see his butt stays back, his upper body stays down while he has rotation. Trail arm still slightly bent, and he maintains posture really well through the hitting area here. And then as he turns through it, his arms are very long in the follow through. Good things happen when your arms are long in the follow through. You can't have a long arm follow through unless your body is what brings the arms through the ball. A lot of players, when they try to hit the ball, they try to hit the ball so hard with the arms outrace the body turn. That's why the lead arm folds up and collapses for a lot of people. They chicken wing, as people like to call it. There's zero chicken winging here. So if I remember correctly, he does hit the green here and 2 putts for par. I think he has a really, really nice golf swing. It flows really, really well. I don't really see him have a violent finish much. I think there's a very efficient transfer of energy into the ball, and it's no surprise that he is a great golfer. He's one of the best in the world right now. Shot 59 in round 3 because he has a really, really solid move through it. Not much can really go wrong if he's moving like this. So I think there's a lot of good things we can learn from Patrick Reed's golf swing that we can really emulate in our own golf swing. So one more time here for you guys. Nice turn, arms stay long, arm structure stays in front of the torso, shaft nice and steep at P3, lead arm parallel in the backswing, gets to the top, everything collects nicely, and then he unwinds things quietly, shallows as he rotates through the ball. All really, really good stuff. So one more time for you guys, I'll let it play out. Patrick Reed at the Hong Kong Open that wrapped up last week. So a lot of good things to learn from his golf swing. Again, very underrated golf swing. I think it's really, really good. So hope that helps, guys. Any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.